Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Denny again. I'm serving the show for GEMSTONES Factory. And basically, for my new viewers, I would like to introduce I'm born and brought up in India in a jewelry background. So we had privilege to learn from scratch to finish. What is the scratch to finish is like how to mine the stones, how to check the stones, how to cut the stones, and how to make the classification of the stones, and how to gem testing. So what we are doing is like we go around the world, we find the rocks. I used to travel by myself to Brazil, to Africa, to Australia, wherever I can find the rocks, Burma, Sri Lanka. So, once we find the rocks from the mines, so of course, this is all 100% natural. After finding the rocks, first thing what we do certification of the rock to make sure there is no enhancement, no treatment. Basically, there cannot be any enhancement and treatment. But 1% sometime they can do filling. Filling is like whatever is the veins, like there is a hair blanks, like very small lines are there, so they can fill that with the different material. In that case, the stone will be known as a treated, and we do everything natural. So in case if we find something is not natural, we don't cut that stone. So what we are cutting is everything is all natural one. And natural rocks come from the mines, and after it's coming from the mines, then we decide what to cut out of it. Basically, if a stone is very clean, we just cut the faceted stone. Faceted stone which you normally use in the ring. Like I have my faceted stone here. Let me explain you so you will understand better. This is a faceted stone. Look. And what is the difference between faceted stone and cabochon? So let me explain that also. It will be easier for you to understand, at least for my new viewers. This is faceted. That's what we call faceted stone. So this is top in the line. Then second one, what we do, we make cabochon. Cabochon, you can see this is a dome. There is no facet at all. This is very smooth. So this is we call cabochon, and this we call faceted. So these are the two grade what we do. So after cutting the first grade, top grade, we make sure we cut in the faceted stone. Second grade, we just make the cabochon. And third grade, we make the carvings. And fourth grade, we make the statues. That's what we do. So we use everything, whatever we find, in different ways, like cabochons, or I can make the beads also, like necklaces, whatever. This is the same grade. So cabochon, beads, cut stone, and statues, carvings, all the material we use like that. So for instance, like I will explain you here. Normally, when we find a rock in this form. Now you can see here the top is very clean. So this part we are going to use for faceted stone. So this is going to be faceted stone. And now the second when we go down, you can see here, this is not clean. So as you compare from here to here, this is still much clearer than this one here. So this one is faceted, this one is cabochon, and then we go down, this will be carvings or statues. So like in case if I make a statue can be any color, and there is no luster there, but it still is okay. So that's what they use. So that's what we do, and that is the first thing. And now a lot of people have called me and they were asking me what is the difference between man-made stones and the natural stones. So this is very important for you to understand, to my all new viewers basically, why you should understand that you are buying a natural gemstone. Like all the gemstones, eventually after cutting, polishing, it looks same. So it is very hard for you to verify whether this is a man-made or this is a lab-made or this is a natural gemstone. Man-made is something look like ruby, that is man-made. That's what we call manufacturing product. Second thing, lab-made ruby, that means it has the same ingredients, same minerals, what you find in an earth-grown ruby. So earth-grown ruby and man-made ruby, which is a lab-made ruby, I will say, that will be testing. Why you test, it will come both ruby. But if you go to gemologists, of course, like we got our own lab back home in India as well as here, so we can test whether this is a natural ruby, whether this is lab created, or this is a manufacturing product. So this is most of the time in the market what you find in the manufacturing product. Manufacturing product, the reason, a long back when all the volcano erupt and all the minerals came out in the form of the liquid, after it's cooling down, it's become gemstone. That is the history of gemstone. So after cooling down of gemstone, then what happened is like this. As I spoke to you earlier, the top layer is this one. When you see in the top, is all clean. So of course, that's what we use. Our factory use only top layer. We got over 1,000 kilo rocks, which we collected in last 40 years. That's what we are using. And then after cutting of this, then we do certification. So our stones, whatever we are using, is all top layer, no treatment at all, not synthetic, non-manufacturing product, and all certified. But what you buy in the market, since this top layer is gone long back, eventually you can see when volcano erupt, all the things came out, and the people start digging, cutting, mining all the gemstone, then eventually it has to be finished. First, they have to cut from the top. When top part is gone, now what is left is this one. So what they do, they buy this one because they have no option. After buying this one, they make it powder. They made it powder, and then they mix certain colors because here is the color and here is no color. So in the form to sell like this stone is like amethyst. So when I will sell amethyst, I'll sell you natural amethyst from top layer, which is much in demand, and the price always go up. Even you keep it now, if you buy now, after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, your price is coming up. So this is good for investment. Whatever gemstone I have it, good for energies and good for jewelry. So this is all AAA, all the way. And the 4, in case if you sell in the future, you make a lot of money. So that's what I call my all gemstones are 4A, top in the line. But what you're buying now in market is this one. After making the powder, they're mixing the color, and then they will sell to you. So like for you, as a buyer, you have no idea whether it's coming from here or it's coming from here. But when you work with us, we got our own gemologist, as well as I got over 30 years experience, and I am privileged to call myself jeweler, since I begin from rock to finish. So even by look, I can say whether this is natural or it's not natural, because that's what happened, Like I always believe like supercomputer is made by us and this computer made by God. So everything you scan right away. How does it work? How do I know? Like by my experience, by looking thousands of stones, over 100,000, 200,000 I've seen in my life. So I can detect right away that what I have to see in the natural gemstone. Natural gemstone always have the veins, and synthetic gemstone has nothing. So it looks like very clean, very nice. But people, that's what people think. This is the nice piece. There is no inclusion. Gemstones, if you're buying a natural gemstone, you always find a very, very small part inclusions because the minerals are there. Minerals and matrix are the combination of real gemstone. What are the minerals and what are the matrix? Minerals comes from different group. Like if you're looking for corundum, then corundum has a certain minerals which after testing proven it is a corundum. And then the barial, like when you go to emerald, emerald is a barial group. So all different groups. This is different chemical compositions. But the matrix are, it may be different. It will be outside the family. Like once I'm talking like corundum, like all the 7 colors of sapphire, rubies are corundum. But sometimes you find something else than corundum. For example, it is really interesting to understand, and especially when you are thinking to collect or invest, you must have the knowledge. Knowledge is the essence to make money. So here I will show you. Here, as I was talking, the different metrics can be. So like here, the ruby is there. Ruby, as you can see, in the center, the red part is a ruby. This is the ruby. But what is the green part? See, that is very, very rare. Normally you don't find it. But when you find it, it's become very rare. But still, you have to understand what is this. So this one is the joyocide. These are the different metrics. So like if you make this one, this will be ruby, this will be joyocide. So certain times, like you have different compositions, and you should understand what you're cutting, what you're making. Since we buy the rocks, we cut everything, so we know everything, that how the thing's happening. So in order to buy the gemstone, you have to find somebody who got their own laboratory. Like you cannot send every stone to GIA in order, or like AGL, like American Gemological Institute, or like GIA. You cannot send all that stones there. And it's quite expensive, and sometimes you may lose while you are shipping the things. And these are all expensive efforts. So what we do, we certified in our own lab. So when we certified, like what is the difference between our lab and that lab? Same machineries, same graduate from Carlsberg. Like the guy who is working in GIA, there are gemologists. Those are certifying for you. As well as at our place is the same degree, same people working. Now the difference between GIA, as I spoke to you, number one is the expensive affair. Number second, you can send every stone there. But on your like demand or request, of course, I can send any stone to GIA. But make sure what GIA is going to be certified, we do certified in our lab. Exactly same results. On top, GIA doesn't give you a pressure price. What the value? Because they don't know the value. That gemologists, those are working for GIA, they got their degree in order to understand what are the gemstones, how to test the gemstones. But they don't know how to price the gemstones because they never buy, they never sell. In order to do a pricer, you should know what is the price and what is the market price. You cannot open the book. Like if I cut from one rock, I may cut 100 pieces from here. Every single piece will be a different price because gemstones are exactly like your fingerprint. Each fingerprint is different than others. Each gemstone is different than others. So like there are going to 100 prices, 100 different stones because they are different characteristics. Like when you cut the gemstone, number one, the color will be different, luster will be different, shining will be different, and its looks will be different. So since we are in the business quite long time, for me it's easier. I go to mine, I cut the gemstone, as per my experience, I put the price. I can put the numbers. Because there is a science in this gem industry, every gem has a price on it. You should know how to read. Like, when you buy the gemstone from GIA, like GIA certification, then GIA certification, then they have the number on top. So once you can see the number and you can verify the certification. But that is the one way. But what I'm talking, like if I gone to the mine, if I find the rock, then I should know what I'm going to get out of it and what is going to be value. Because the guy who is selling in the mine, he may ask you $100,000. And you might have only $10,000 value inside. So if he do the mistake. If you bought it for 100,000, you cannot sell to your client because this is overpriced 10 times than market price. So you have to have knowledge about it. And I'm really very lucky and privileged and honored that I have that knowledge. And knowledge is the most important thing while you're buying. Like when you have any disease, it's very important for you to find a doctor who has a knowledge and experience. And that's why even the guy is charging more, but his experience, people prefer to go there. Exactly same thing in the jewelry industry. People are always looking, like you have to have a good doctor, good accountant, good dentist. Same way you have to have a good jeweler. In our premises, we are offering everything. Like we can cut the gemstone for you as per your demand. Of course, in my inventory, when you will come, when you have a chance, we got over 1.5 million gemstones. I think it will be very hard to find other spot like that. I have not seen any. It may be, but I have not seen, as per my knowledge. It's very hard. The reason, like so many years, we are cutting the gemstone, we are buying the rock. Like one time I've been to Brazil and I bought 1,000 kilo tourmalines. I love tourmalines. It's all 7 colors, it's like butterfly, it's like rainbow, it's like full of energies. So I bought everything, whatever they had it. And I was keep cutting. And after keep cutting, while you're selling, you sell one by one. You can buy 1,000 kilo. 1,000 kilo is a lot of product, And then in order to make sales, you're selling gemstone one by one. You're not selling a commodity. You're not selling like a vegetable. So always your inventory will be coming up. Like more than 40 people are cutting back home in my factory. And one guy is selling. I'm the one. So once I'm selling as a gemstone. So it takes time. And I'm not in rush to sell. So what I'm saying is, like, collection is the best important thing in this world. I did collect, and whoever collect gemstone, they all made money. Like what I bought long back for $1, sapphire, I'm talking about 96. I bought for $1 carat. And now that same sapphire, if I'm going to buy, I have to pay at least $200. So it gone 200 times from 96 to now. Why? Because around the world, all mines are finished. And a lot of people need the gemstone for energy as well as for jewelry, as for collection, and then for investment. Because gemstone is the best product to collect as investment. The reason? Gold is artificial price. Eventually, it will go down. Silver, you will see the same. Diamond, of course, you can see the price are dropped. And it will be still going down. But gemstone, because people using as medicine, like energy, is more than medicine now. Because gemstones have special energies which protect you from disease and the problems. A lot of people have no idea about it. I'll give you a little bit briefing for my new viewers. Like all the gemstones, why people wear the gemstones. Like if you do Google, and you will find out what is astrology. Astrology is a science of gemstones, which is connected to planets. And that provide you the knowledge that what is the connection planet to human being. The connection is all human beings having 9 chakras. And all the 9 chakras are connected to 9 energies. And that 9 energies are connected to 9 planets. So how does it work? Very simple. Like I got my own gemstones, as well as you will see in India, most of the people, they have the gemstone. That is for prevention of disease. Let me do a little bit like I can show you exactly what gemstone I have it, and then I will just tell you, look at this. I have the blue sapphire, I have the emerald, Azonite, star ruby, and sapphire. So, these gemstones are providing you different energies. Energies are for precaution, like prevention. And how does it work? It's very simple. Like, you know, solar. This is a good example to understand that why I'm wearing gemstone, how does it work? It's very important. Like a lot of people, they just go to psychic and they go a lot of people and they said, okay, you have to use this stone. They have the stone, but they have no idea whether the stone is working or not working. If it's working, how does it work? So most of the time, they really have no idea. The guys, those will explain, they'll just sell the stone to you, but they will not explain. Since I born and brought up in jewelry family, as well as I born in a priest family, so I had the privilege to learn what is the astrology, what is the science, why people have gemstones. So for example, as I was talking to you about solar cell, you put the solar on top and sunlight strike, because all the powers, all the energies are coming from the sun. So sunlight will strike to solar and it will convert in the energy, and that energy you can use. That is a scientific thing which you can see, right? Simple. Now the second thing, once you have the gemstones, what is going to happen? Same science, same formula. Sunlight will strike and it will open your particular website. Like supercomputer is made by us, and this computer, I always call this computer God. This is the best computer in the world. If you know how to operate, you're always happy, healthy, and wealthy. You don't have to buy happiness, or you don't have to move around in the search of happiness, because you are source of happiness. You can make happy others rather than looking forward to get happiness. You see, you will find two kinds of people. One, they are happy. They always make you laugh. They make you smile. They take away your negative energies. And that's why you're looking for a good friend. That's why you're looking a lot of spiritual masters. All around the world, people are looking for spiritual masters. When they go there, they have peace, because this is their diet. When the spiritual master talking something to you, that is the energies. The positive energies enter to your body, enter to your mind, and then is dissolve your negativity. And you become a happy, healthy, and wealthy man. If you're not happy, of course, you're not healthy. You will be depression and so many other diseases. By God's blessing, you can look at me. I'm very happy. I'm very healthy. And my blood pressure always normal. I don't know what is depression. I don't know what is tension. I never lose or lost my sleep. It's all because of the positive energies. So let's connect the energies. As I spoke to you earlier, the solar cell is proven thing. Now, there are different planets, and different planets have different energies. Like, example, blue color. Blue is a Saturn. So blue is a Saturn. If you will do Google, the planet itself is a Saturn. The color, the rays, the whatever you are getting, the energy is blue from the Saturn is the most powerful. It's powerful. So if anybody needs power, suppose you want to do a lot of things and you're short of energies, everything is fine with you, but you're short of energies, you have a lot of burden. You say, oh my God, I have a lot to do, but I don't have the energy. That energy you can get from the blue. For instance, for example, look at America. America is number one in the world in power, although it is only 275 years old. Look at the other civilization compared to America, like USSR, which is now Russia. It used to be USSR, United States of Soviet Rus, or China, or India, or Japan, or you name it. They are over 5,000 years old civilizations. They are not as strong as America. The reason, you look all of them and you compare, you think about it, and then you will understand what is the gems, what are the energies. The reason Nobody has blue. America is the only country who chose the blue. The blue color, the most blue sapphire being sold in America. Most blue color used by America. Even the flag, you see, the blue is there. So the blue color is energy. America #1 in the world. Let's move to the second one, Jupiter. Jupiter, like you think about yellow color, like India. In India, whether they are Hindus, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism, everybody, all religions are exist there, and they are very peaceful. They are living all together. They all have the yellow, which I have the yellow. Yellow is source of opportunities and confidence. In all the conditions, you are the winner. Yellow color bring you a idea and bring you a confidence that you born to win. The yellow color, like power is gone. That is the first thing, is America's power. Now, yellow people have it, they have the confidence and they have the opportunities. When you can get the opportunity, then only you are going to be winner. Otherwise, somebody else will be winner, you will be loser. Right? So yellow color, when you think about yellow color, you'll find doctors, IT, scientists, research scholar, or in business. That's what you will find in India. When you think about India, that's what you find. Even in America, when you think about dentists, they are Indians, most of them. And then surgeons, doctors, IT, you'll find Indians. They are peaceful people and they were intelligent because the source of their intelligence is yellow. You see, God has given everything to everybody. God made us all equal. But why we are different than others? This is the reason, the different energies. Now we'll look to China. China is a red color. Red is the sun. Sun is the power. So China has a power as well as have the money because it's motivated towards money and love. So it's a more population. That one is China. China always provide money to this country, that country, and itself it has a lot of money. So red color attracts towards money and love. So that is the color, that is the energy. So all different energies. Now, how is connecting to us? Well, when you have the positive energies, your brain is healthy. If your brain is healthy, 95% disease, it can be cured by itself. And 95% problems can be prevented. How? Very simple. If your brain is healthy and somebody offer you drug, you're not going to take it. Somebody offer you liquor or anything which is not good for you, your brain will say, no, it's not for me, it's not my cup of tea. So you already prevent from the problems and that disease. Because eventually, first it is a problem that drink and drive. You cannot drive your car. Eventually, whatever you consume is stay in your body. Your body is a part of what you eat or what you drink. So the liquor is always there. So your brain is not as smart as others because the drug is there, the addiction is there, the liquor is there. So you're not as smart as others. So once you cannot drive the car, how you can drive your life? Your decisions will be not as smart decisions, as intelligent decisions as the guy who is not consuming the liquor. And that is the difference. You look all the spiritual masters. They are not consuming any drug. They are not taking any wine or any other stuff. And they are good. They always provide you peace. They always have solutions. You are the one who has the problems. You always go to them to find a solution. But they always have solution. They don't have the problem. Because problems come with what you eat, what you drink. That is the first source of the problem. If your food is good, if your drink is pure, then everything's great. And I'm one of the example. I don't use liquor, beer, never ever tried in my life. I don't take no tea and no coffee. So my body doesn't consume caffeine, tannin, or any other drugs. So of course, I'm always smiling, I'm always healthy, and I'm always source of happiness. When I came to America, all of my clients, they used to call me Happy Buddha because I always used to smile, and still I have good reason to smile because my computer doesn't have bad virus. I don't have worry.coms. I always have happy.coms. That are the energies. Like for everybody in your life, good things happen, bad things happen. Like you have a friend, he has done 100 good things to you. But sometimes he's mad and he just spoke something bad to you. Now you kept that, what he spoke to you. And you will wait. When my turn will come, I will revenge. I will revert. I'll take care of it. And you are not taking care of that. I don't know when you are going to take care. But you already got one problem here. And that's what is worry.com. And then that is a virus to your brain. You always think about that this guy has done this to you, this guy has done that to you, this guy owe you money, he's not paying me. And you realize these are all lot of problems. The problem.com make you sick. You keep thinking about it. You never know when you're going to take care of the guy. But right now you already have a problem with yourself. And the problem consume is stuck altogether. It takes you depression. And then it takes you heart attack, a lot of different problems. Once your brain is not okay, then you have a lot of disease because your body is not healthy either. So I will prefer that if you have not positive energies, not happy energies, then you should have a gemstones. Gemstones, it get you particular energy what you require. For example, like when you born, the earth is moving and all the plants are moving, all in a circle, right? So what happened? You are missing some color when you born, when you came to the world. So the missing some color, and you have that color, so that energy will be like what a difference. Like two people, they open the store, they are selling same product, like they are selling same gemstones. So they have same source to buy and same kind of clients. But one is failure, other buy his business. The failure, his yellow is poor. If he had yellow sapphire, he could compete with this guy. He could have the 50% share from that market. But that's the difference. Like you born with the deficiency of vitamin A, B, C, D, E, whatever, and if your doctor gave you the medicine, you're as normal as others. Very simple. Same thing. When you born, then you are short of energies. Whatever short of energies, you can have the gemstones, and then you are as normal as the others. So that's why people have that gemstones. And then the second thing is very important as per astrology. Like when you get disease, your body get disease. It's not you. You are living in this body. You are not this body. So when you get disease, doctor can cure the disease. But when you are not happy, doctor have no medicine for you to keep you happy or make you happy. The happy.com comes from the energies. Energies come from the gemstones. So you can be out of depression because if you are happy, of course you are not going to get the depression, tension, negativity. Then once you're out of that, then you can, a lot of time people being cheated. They don't know how to judge the people because they are short of yellow. Once you have yellow, it's open your third eye, which I'm talking about, the yellow sapphire. So when they meet the people, they can look the energies, they can check the energies. Like most of the people come in your life as a friend, I call them time pass. They have some something to do with you. Once it's done, they are out, they are away, they are not friends. Friendship means you get hurt and your friend get pain. That is friendship. So that all you can judge the people by your energies. So all different gemstones, like green color. So now I will just share and then we'll begin our show. Um, like gemstones, the energies for the maneuvers. First, the blue sapphire, and it brings you power and prestige. If you're short of power, of course, you have to have a blue sapphire. And the stone represent the planet is a Saturn. Saturn, blue sapphire, power and prestige. Now the next one is yellow sapphire, which brings you opportunity and confidence. And that represent Jupiter. So Jupiter is source of yellow, and yellow is source of opportunity and confidence. Let's move to the ruby. Rubies attracts you, motivate you towards money and the love. If you want to begin a business, very important. If you want to have competition is always there in your life as well as in business, as well as in a job. You have to have yellow sapphire. You have a lot to do. You have a lot of challenges in your life. You have a lot of big goals in your life, but energy is limited. So in that case, you have to have a blue sapphire. Let's move to the next one. Emerald is for health and the wealth. You see, when you talk about green color, you think the people, those are living surrounded by green, they are very happy, healthy, fresh fruit, fresh air, fresh water. So they have to have healthy. But right now, you are living surrounded by a lot of pollution, a lot of cars. So what you have to do? Emerald. That brings you the energy which you're missing. So that is for good health and good wealth. Now, the pearl. The pearl is for the peace. Like white color is for peace. Even in the war, when people show you white, that means they need peace. So that is the signification of the peace. This comes from the moon. And then coral for positive impact in your life. That is the coral. And it belongs to Mars. Then cat's eye for evil eyes and hidden enemies. That it prevent you from evil eyes and enemies. There are a lot of enemies. So that's what is a cat's eye, and it is represented to Ketu. And then final is Hasonite for new venture and family. That is Rahu. So now here what I have my yellow sapphire, because of course I have to judge the people, and life is full of competition, and opportunities comes, it never come back. You lose that train, it will never come back. You have to wait for the next one. But whoever took the first, he will be always ahead than you. You cannot chase him. So same thing in the life, the opportunities. So I have my yellow sapphire, I have my emerald, I have my hasonite, because I want to be, of course, prevention from bad eyes and enemies. And here, star ruby. Star ruby is a most important stone in my life as well as in everybody's life, because star ruby has a red color. On top, it has star. Star make you above than all, superstar, exceptionally good, exceptionally intelligent, attractive. That's why all the film stars, they have the star rubies. Star rubies have a special power, special energy. Then you are one, like out of 100, you become a star. So that is the energy of star. A lot of people, they always like stars, and I always explain people, like once they understand that gemstones are the best for the collection as well as for the investment. So I always explain that star is the best because you are above than all. That is the first important thing. While you have it, price is going up. The star ruby versus rubies, star you get only 1% of total production of rubies. Like these are the same group, like corundum. The rubies come from corundum, star ruby comes from the corundum. The group is same, but stars are only in 1% of corundum. So that is, of course, is 100 times more valuable than rubies. So you should have star rubies. That is best thing. And then a lot of people were asking, like, what is the source of happiness? Source of happiness are collection and the energies which brings you happiness. Most of the time, people, what they do, to be happiness, your brain should relieve happy hormones. That is scientific things. Happy hormones, like most of the people, sometimes they go for shopping and temporarily they are happy in the mall, and while they're doing shopping, they're happy. Some people, they like good diet, good food, so they eat food with their friends and family, they're happy. But they are all temporary things for 15 minutes, 2 hours, 1 hour. Gemstone, it brings you permanent source of happiness. So gemstone is the best for investment as well as best for your health. So that's what I prefer. I never ever buy the stock market. I never invest in stock. I always buy the gemstones. And I'm very lucky today I have the collection which nobody else has. So in case if you want something for your collection or for investment, I can always help you in order to buy, order to sell. So let's begin the show today. I got 35 pieces and I chose this particular website, to station. The reason, when I came to this country, I used to wholesale to all different communities, Japanese community, Taiwanese community, Filipinos, and Cambodians, and Vietnamese, all different communities I used to work, Indians. So what I find out, the Vietnamese communities, all the dealers, I used to work with the stores. They used to sell synthetic gemstones because there was no direct source of real natural gemstones. But they was found of real gemstones. The Vietnamese communities, they really love real gemstone. They respect the real gemstones. So I felt that we made for each other. They need the real gemstones, and I'm the source of real gemstone. So I'm here to serve you. Every week I have 35 pieces, which we are providing over 70% discount price in comparison to retail market. That's why we do limit one piece to one person. Limit one piece to one person, that means, like, I'm not open for gem dealers or jewelers. I'm open for public because I want to share my wealth as many people possible. And whatever you look at my piece here, there are 35 pieces, but after the 35 pieces, still you can call. We got a lot of big collection at our store. You are entitled to get one piece per week over 70% discount price. And then I can help you to make ring, earring, pendant, whatever. And suppose you want to make, you bought a stone for me for $500. You want to make a ring, normally it's around $500, the gold and labor. So 1,000, your product is done, which in market, you have to pay $4,000, $5,000. So you can save a lot of money while you make your own jewelry. You can choose your own design. I can custom make anything what you need. Earlier, I used to make in India. Now everything I'm making over here. So once I make here, within a week time to 10 days, I can deliver your product, what you need. So you can choose whatever you need from here as well as at our store, and or you can text me anything what you need from any website. You tell me how much they offer you and how much I can make for you. So there you will find a big difference of the price. And on top, what you're buying in the market is not certified. What you buy from us is all certified. So there are so many reasons to buy from us rather than market. And finally, a good reason to buy from us, whatever you're buying from us, suppose you bought a ring for 1,000 today, and after 6 months, you found something in my show or in my store, which is over $2,000. So up to 50%, I can take back what you have purchased from us. So, for example, you bought for 1,000, now you're buying another ring for 2,200. So what you are going to do? Just give me back the ring for 1,000, just pay me 1,200 and take the new ring for whatever you have choose. So your value of the ring, what you bought from us, already you bought for 6 months and still you gave us back for same price. And you bought something else. That is upgrade program. That's for friends and family. So in that way, you never lose anything and you can change so many new rings or new design or new pendant every year. So they are good reason to buy from us. And now I'll begin my show. Limit one piece to one person, since I would like to share with all of you. Thank you. You see, I was talking about that star rubies. The star rubies are very rare to find, but when you are buying the star rubies, like in market, you can find a lot of stars, but they are not fully cooked. Stars are not natural. In order to buy star ruby, what you have to do, you have to see four things. It has to be 4A. Number one is a fully cooked. And how you can see it's fully cooked? Even color on top. Like this star, you can see is even color. And then second thing, star, it has to be 6 line. It's not broken. So these 6 lines are complete there. 6 lines are there. Even color is there. Then the color should be purple and red. This star is purple and red. And then it has to be double cabochon. Double cabochon means there should be enough space to put gold in order to hold. In that case, star will be best. If it's not double cabochon, if it's a flat star, then eventually you have to put the prongs on top. Once you will cover the prongs, then what is going to happen? You cannot see the star. So 4A means it has to be fully cooked, 6 lines, purple and red, and double cabochon. So now this piece, what we have, as I spoke to you earlier, what I was talking, what you are buying in the market, most of the time you end up buying synthetic gemstone or manufacturing product. That's what I will just, before I'll show you this one. So this one, the number one, what you have, I'll show you what we have and what you're buying in the market. So it will be a big impact on you to understand why it is important to buy somebody where you can trust. Since we got our own laboratory, but still we send certain stones to GIA, because most of the people around the world, they know GIA. So this particular piece, what you see in here is a beautiful color, 6 lines, and now I'll just share with you the report from GIA. The report from GIA says, this is a report. So let's see. The report says it's a ruby report. So it is make sure if they says it's a ruby report, then only it is ruby. If it is come rather than ruby report, if it's come identification report, that means it is not ruby. So here, as you see, it says ruby report and GIA report number is there. Then we come here. You see natural corundum, natural star ruby, and then you see a treatment. There is no indication of heating. Means there is no indication of heating, means there is no treatment. Then we come here. Shape is oval, and then cutting style is a double cabochon. So double cabochon is a part of 4A. And then you see purplish red. So this particular stone is a 4A. Purplish red, double cabochon, natural corundum, no treatment. This is the best for investment and best for energy and best for your ring. So this particular piece in market, it should be at least $500 to $1,000 per carat. And right now is the world of Google. So you can try, you can compare, and then you will understand what is the difference between us and market. Of course, as I said, I'm giving you over 70% discount. So my price are lower, much lower than them. And that is the reason, because I'm offering one. And that is the reason we have limit one piece. So now this particular piece, I'll just put the weight on top. The weight is 6.10 carat. 6.10 carat. And as I said, in market, it should be 500 to 1,000 per carat. We are offering this particular piece $188 per carat. $188 per carat. That is after discount. So after discount, 188 per carat. That is after discount. 6.10 carat. After discount, 188 per carat. That is after discount, babe. Thank you. So, as I spoke to you, that what you are buying from us, what you are buying in market, I would like to share the two different certification, and then we will continue our show with that second product. So now the first, you have seen my certification here, and my certification says is a natural ruby, natural corundum. This is the certification here. Natural ruby report, natural corundum, natural star ruby. Okay. Now one of my friend, he was overseas and he purchased a ruby. The ruby was beautiful ruby, which is here. I can share with you the ruby here. And then I saw the ruby. He brought to me for my opinion, and I saw this and I told him to send to GIA because I was sure it is not ruby. And then what happened? He sent to GIA, and GIA report came over here, which is, you can see here. It says identification report. It doesn't say it's a ruby report because it's not ruby. They identify it, and what they identified, they said a manufacturing product. You see, when I have it, they said natural corundum, right? And what you buy in the market, manufacturing product. So that's what you're buying 99% in the market. But it is not certified, so you don't know. Of course, if it is certified, then you know this thing. So make sure when you're buying anything in the market, it has to be certified, or I can always help you. You can just send me the details and I can help you. When you are not buying from us, being good friend, I can just share my experience that how much you should pay. Or I can help you to find something exactly like what you're looking for, much lower than what you're paying. So the particular number one is gone. And now we'll continue. I'll show you number two. Number two, what you have, you see like corundum. I was talking about corundum, I was talking about star. Corundum comes in different color. This star, what you see, is from Sri Lanka. The other star, number one, which I had, star ruby, that was from Burma. Now this particular stone from Sri Lanka is also very, very rare. And whatever pieces I have, this is the best collections ever you can see with anybody. These all natural colors, no heating, no treatment. So this is very, very rare. Next to, like this is very difficult to get it. So now this particular stone is like 6 carat. Again, you can see the color is a beautiful color. 6 lines are there. They are lavender. You see there, lavender and blue is a very rare combination. Lavender and blue is a very, very rare combination. 6 lines are there. Suppose it is a double commission and fully cooked. And now I'll share the GIA report. The GIA report says, you can see here, sapphire origin report. See the difference? The other one says identification report. means it's not gemstone. Here it says is a sapphire origin report. That means it is all sapphire. And then we are coming again the result. The result says the natural corundum, natural star sapphire. And it is from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka produces the best star sapphire, and Burma and India produce the best star rubies. So this is the one. And then we go to treatment, no indication of heating. So there is no heating at all. Of course, there are certain stones which require heating. Heating is okay. Heating is not enhancement. When you inject something from outside to inside the stone, then only the value goes down. Otherwise, values always remains there. Look at here is oval double cabochon. That's what I was talking. Double cabochon is very important. Blue color, like as I said earlier in the star rubies, it has purple and red. For star sapphire, you have to be blue. So blue, double cabochon, no treatment, natural, that is 4A. And 6 carat is there. Okay. So now this particular piece in the market, it should be over $2,000 to $5,000 carat. Because this mines is gone long back, 2,000 to 5,000 per carat. So this particular piece we are offering for $488 per carat. $488 per carat. But of course, limit one piece to one person. 488. Yes. So these are the example basically. The first number one, number two. These are the example. I have from 1 carat to 50 carat to make in the order to make ring or pendant. You know, certain people they want cocktail ring, so that's why I'm offering. And when I'm talking 50 carat, star ruby 50 carat will be much smaller than the facet stone because it's a double weight than normal stone. It's a dome, so it's a double weight. Like you will have 5 carat, same 5 carat size faceted stone. If you're looking to buy a cabochon stone, it will double in the weight. So anyway, I have a lot of stones, and my idea, you can call us if you need anything. We can show you with same 70% off discount price every week, one piece, and then you can choose what you want, and then you can share what design you want to make. So if you want to buy as a stone, of course you can buy as a stone, or I can help you to make ring or pendant or whatever you like it. So that is number second. Now we'll move to number 3. Number 3, I just share all the example for you, but of course I can make many things for you. So when I brought it 35, doesn't mean I have 35. I can make for you over 350,000 pieces because I have the inventory in my hand, and you can choose what you want out of that, and then of course you can choose the design what you want to make. This particular piece is made out of 14 karat gold. That's what we make because 14 karat is stronger in comparison to 18, you know, and star rubies are very expensive. In future it's going to be, but you see the beauty. I don't use the prong. Prong will kill the beauty of the stone. These are the bezel. Bezel is hard to make, but good forever. So this is particular piece are 10 karat each. 10 karat each with 14 karat gold. So all the gemstones what you're buying from our factory as well as here. So we had a special promotion that you can buy the stones, and we'll provide the gold and labor. Gold and labor we'll provide to you. You are paying just for the stone. So this particular 10 karat each means 20 karat star rubies. 20 karat star ruby. And you can look the stars. Stars are beautiful. Stars are very, very beautiful. Can we see the stars, ma'am? Look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. That's the beauty. Purple red is a special attraction. Purple red, fully cooked, double commission. Look at that, 6 lines. So this particular piece we are offering for you in the market, it should be over $2,000 carat. Over $2,000 carat. I'm offering this piece for you $388 per carat. $388 per carat. That means you're getting 20 carat of stars. Of course, the gold and labor we will do complimentary for you. But as I said, limit one piece to one person. So that is the design, but you can have any design. And suppose you want this like 20 carat. You may choose 10 carat. You may choose 8 carat. It's all depend up to you what you want to make. And we can make all different size. But this is just one example what I brought for you. Now number 4, what we have is a beautiful ring in the star. Ring in the star, and that star is it's a beautiful star with 14 karat gold, and the star is weighted around 15 karat. 15 karat, beautiful star. Look at that, 6 lines. So 15 karat star, and we are offering this particular star for you $288 per carat. You see, every star has a different color, different luster, and different price. So this particular, as you can see, you can compare with the earring. Earring and the ring, it has a different color. Different color, different price. Like if you know little bit about diamonds, when the D color versus E color, price will be different. That E color versus F color, price will be different. So the same way, the gemstones. So this one is 288, because sometimes you may think about the why the other one is 388, why this 288? Because it's two different gemstones. So as I said, we are going to provide you the gold and labor. What you have to pay is just for gemstone. So now we'll move to number 5. So these are all samples, I brought for you. So it's easier for you to understand. Number 5, what we have is a beautiful bracelet. Beautiful bracelet. This is 5 carat each. 20 carat star ruby. 20 carat star ruby. Of course, we will provide you the gold and labor. This particular piece has a diamond. So in case if you need diamond, you have to pay for the diamond. 20 carat diamond, 20 carat gemstones, $288 per carat. $288 per carat. $288 per carat. And of course, we will provide for the gold and labor. In case if you decide to keep the diamonds, then you have to pay. Let me show you this piece so you will understand how beautiful it looks. Can we show that the stars made there? Look at that. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Now I show you here. Look at the piece. And look the color. Look the luster. Shine. Even color. You can see the stars. Double commissions. It looks beautiful. In market, this kind of product you have to pay at least $15,000 to $20,000. Just try. Google, or you can go to any high-end store. Or 99% stores, they don't have the star rubies. They have the rubies, but they don't have it because star rubies are very, very rare and difficult to find. All right. So now let's move to number 6. Number 6, what we have is a beautiful star. 108 carat. So that's very lucky number. 108. And this is good for collection, good for investment, you know, good for making a big pendant or make a cocktail ring. It's very nice, you know. It's not very big because, as I said, star rubies are very, very heavy because these are corundum and this is dome. Since it's dome, it's a very big. So this particular piece, you can see the star is beautiful, and this piece is good for investment. We are offering this piece for you as a show special, $88 per carat. $88 per carat. And now I'll share the size. So you see the size. Size is not really very big. So you can make a pendant or ring for yourself. Pendant or ring. Look at that. And now I'll show what is here. So you will understand how big is this. Like this size. So of course you can make a ring. You can make a beautiful ring, or here. Oh, you can make a ring or you can make a pendant. So let's move to the next one. Number 7. Number 7 is a beautiful star. 26 carat. Look at shine, look at fully, like this all 4A. And all certified, by the way, you know, this all you will get with certification as well as appraiser value. Appraiser value will be much higher because that will be good for replacement value as well as for insurance. So this one, 26 carat, and in market it should be over $1,000 carat. Over $1,000 carat. Try in the market, you will understand, you know. Like you got my clips. With the clips, you can just try to compare. So this particular piece, I'm offering you for show special 108 per carat. That's again is a very lucky number. 108. 108 per carat. Now, and it's good for investment. You know, you're buying a piece and you have a good energy. And this, especially this one, you know, when you look outside in the sun, you will surprise what a nature is, a source of happiness, is a source of extraordinary capability and ability. You know, that's why I always have my star. I always have my star and I'm happy with my star. And all my energies, what I'm sharing with you, is come from my all gemstones. So this particular piece, number 7, I think. So we are moving to number 8, right? Okay. So number 8 is 228 carat. 228 carat is a beautiful star, fully cooked, 4A, double commission, very nice color. So this part you can make a ring or pendant, of course ring, but it's good for collection also. Whoever make money in the world, the collectors, because they collect the things, they keep with them, they never intend to sell. Eventually the price gone up because not many people are having that. It's short in supply. And what is the price? How is price goes up? Demand and supply makes the price. Demand high, supply low, of course the price high. So this one, the particular piece, what you see is 228 carats, and I'm offering as a show special $88 per carat. $88. You compare, you look the Google, you will surprise, and you will think, Daddy, you know, it's so expensive. Why you are giving me? I'm not giving you. I'm sharing my wealth with you. And what I get out of it, I get your blessings. Because eventually you will compare, you will find, you will be happy, you will be healthy and wealthy, and your blessings will come back to me. And I believe the money I cannot carry with me while I will be traveling. towards God. But the blessings I will carry with me. That's why I'm happy with blessing. I don't want to sell for the people what they are selling. $88, you can think, I cannot get it back. But I'm happy. I bought it before 40 years. Those days, everything was cheap. So I can afford in order to make sales to you. But eventually, I'm not selling, I'm sharing. So this $88, let's move to the next one. The next one is number 9. It's a beautiful star. Oh, look at that. It's a double shine. It's a double shine. It's a very, very rare piece. You see the stars? This is 218 carat. Look, the shine. Oh my God. I love it. That's why I collect these all pieces, you know. I wanted to open my own museum for gemstone, but after COVID, I decided to share with everybody. But I like to share with people those love the stars. I don't want to give it up to people those really don't understand what is a star, because stars are less than 1% in comparison to rubies. So rubies you can buy, you can find when you go to a store, and they don't have the star. So this one, 218 carat. And the price is $98 per carat. And now we move to number 10. Number 10 is exceptionally good. You see, you can compare the color, clarity, like you buy diamond, and diamond you're buying like D flawless. What's a GVS? Two different pricing, right? The color is different and the clarity is different. So the price is different. Exactly things here. This one is a D flawless. That's what we call D color. You can compare like the other one. I gave you $88, $188. Everything is its own value. Every piece is its own value. So this particular piece in market is over $2,000 carat. Over $2,000 carat, and the total weight of the piece is 28 carat. 28 carats. 28 carats. And the price what I'm offering for particular piece, $488. $488. That is, of course, this per carat. When we write down CT, is a per carat. So you have to multiply the number 28 times 240 times 488. That's what you will pay. So that is gone. Now we are moving to number 11. Number 11. Number 11 is the total weight is a 10 carat. Look at the piece. It's a beautiful piece. I love this. My life, you know. I started my life with the star rubies, and I was very, very young when I start collecting. I'm talking before so many years. It was, I think, 1980. I began collecting in 1977, basically. But I start buying from 1980, 81, 82, 83. And then wherever I go around the world, wherever I find the stars, I buy and keep for me. So this is the collection. You see the piece. This particular piece we are offering is like 10 carat. And what we are offering for you, this is over $2,000 carat if you find this kind of star. And I will offer this piece for you $188 per carat. $188 per carat. 188. And now we move to the next one. The next one is total weight is 10 carat. People call it pink star sapphire because of the color, which is very, very rare, very difficult to find. This kind of piece people might be selling at least $2,000 plus 2,000, 25, 3,000 per carat. And you can compare, you know, when you have time, just do Google, you will find out and you will understand what we are offering and why I kept limit one piece. You will understand that. So this particular piece we are offering for $288 per carat. 288 per carat. $288 per carat. Now we'll moving to number 13. Number 13 is 13 carat. It's a beautiful star. So the star is a sapphire, star sapphire. Like if you remember, I share with you the certification GIA. It's from Sri Lanka. It's from Sri Lanka, blue color, 6 lines, double commission. It should be around $3,000 to $4,000 per carat in market, in retail. What I'm offering you, $488 per carat. $488 per carat. Now, we will move to the next one. Next is number 14. And the weight of the stone is 10.88 carat. 10.88 carat. So I can just put, yes, 10.88 carat star sapphire from this is all for Sri Lanka 4A, all certified. Exactly, every piece is certified, and the certification you will get as well as you will get appraiser value. Appraiser value is much higher. So this particular piece we are offering as a show special, 388 per carat. You see every different color, as I spoke to you earlier, D color versus E color versus F color are different price. So this is 388 per carat. Now we are moving to number 15. Number 15 is a beautiful piece. The total weight is 10.88. 10.88. You know, I got beautiful collection. These are the few pieces which I bought here. If you have something in your mind, if you want like 1 carat, 2 carat, 10 carat, 15 carat, whatever you need it. As I spoke to you, once you will call us, we can share what we have and you can choose one piece from the same deal, what we are offering in the show. But limit is one piece. I don't want that the store owners, they call us and they like to buy 15, 20, 30 pieces. Of course, we are the loser in that way because they are going to buy in the retail. I can sell also in retail. This is just to advertise myself to the people because advertisement goes mouth to mouth. So this particular piece, what you see is a star, is a beautiful star from Sri Lanka, 6 lines, blue color, and the price is 288. 288. 288 per carat. And now we move to number 16. That is a pink star sapphire. Number 16 is a pink star sapphire. Look, beautiful piece. The total weight is 14.50 carat. 14.50 carat. It's a beautiful pink star sapphire, and we are offering this piece for you 288 per carat. 288, 288. So number 17. Oh my God. Number 16, 14, 12, 11, 13. Here is a 17. Now number 17 is a beautiful, look at that. That is a rare, very, very rare and very difficult to find that kind of star. This is again a corundum. Corundum is a group of rubies, as I spoke to you earlier. And corundum produce 7 different colors like rainbow. Only the stones in the world, the corundum and tourmalines, they have 7 colors. The tourmaline group of tourmalines, you will have 7 colors, exactly like rainbow. And this one, the piece what you are looking on the screen is a corundum. So corundum is a group of rubies and sapphire. And then this particular stone is a black color. So of course we'll call black corundum, which is known the black star sapphire. The 6 lines are there. But what is the best part about this stone? There's a golden power inside. The golden power you'll find out of millions of stones, you'll get in one stone. Out of millions of stones, you get one stone. So this is good only for auction and only for collection. I'll not advise you to make a jewelry because this is a very, very expensive piece. When you put in auction, it may go 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. It depends up to the buyer because you cannot find any other piece like this. So this is good for collectors only. And the total weight of the stone is 26 carat. 26 carat. And the price we are offering for the show special, limit one piece. Of course, I don't have any other piece like this. $488 per carat. $488 per carat. Beautiful, gorgeous. This is my cup of tea, but now it's time to share with all of you. I'm very happy, when I give somebody who loves the piece, I'm very happy. So this particular piece is gone, which is number 17. And now I'm offering number 18. Number 18 is a very beautiful piece, very nice piece. And now we are talking about jadeite jade. So let me brief a little bit about the jade. In market, more than 20 different stones people sell as a jade. More than 20 different stones, and people are buying. So in other words, you can buy 20 different stones as a different color of jade. But the best color of jade you will find is jadeite jade. Jadeite jade, because when you send to GIA, the GIA, as per the GIA standard, what you have to have, jadeite jade, nephrite jade, or serpentine jade. 3 jade are top in the line. This one, what you have, is a jadeite jade from Burma. Jadeite jade from Burma, and look the piece. Let me share. It's a beautiful piece. It's a good for collection. The total weight Look the piece. Now I show you the real. So beautiful. That is number. That is number. Uh, that is number 18, I think. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, number 18. Yes, small one. So this one, you can see, I can show you as a piece. It's beautiful. And this color, like in market, what you buy is a aventurine. That's what you're buying in the market. What says, look at this one. Aventurine jade versus jadeite jade. And this one we bought before 40 years back. Now you cannot buy any more from the Burma. This is from the Burma. And on top, you can see is a yellow diamond here. On top, there is a yellow diamond. Yellow gold, yellow diamond. You can see diamond here. Now you can see the diamond. This is diamond. Yellow gold, yellow diamond is a very beautiful piece. Belongs to a royal family. And the total weight of the stone is, total weight of the pendant, 128 carat. 128 carat. 128 carat. So you can have an idea, because I got two different pieces. So you can differentiate with the weight only. 128. And this one, I'm offering as a show special. As a show special, I'm offering this piece for $38 per carat. $38 per carat. That is $38 per carat. Now, I'll share the next one. The next one, what you have is number 19. Next one is 19. And 19, the total weight of piece is 158 carat. So you can see the difference. The 128 versus 158. So this is longer than the previous one. So, but the both are nice. Both are good. It's good for collection, good for investment. I will say it's good for investment. It's a very nice pieces. And even you buy for husband and wife, is a good pair. Let me share with you. This is the 158 carat. 158 carat. 158. That is the total weight. And you can see a beautiful yellow diamond on top. Because old days, all the royal family, they used to collect like this. So this is a collectible piece from collection of the royal family. So this particular piece is 158 carat, jadeite jade. And of course, the earlier, what I share with you, let me show you the piece. This one. This piece is here, as here, is beautiful. And earlier, I shared the piece in this one. This is the male and female. And both have the diamond. It's a beautiful pair. So this one, what we are offering, the bigger one, because bigger is has a little bit more value. So this is $48 per carat. $48 per carat. $48 per carat. So that is 18 and 19. Now number 20. Number 20 is a very, very rare piece. Very rare piece and very difficult to find that kind of piece. It's a nature. And since I'm a designer, when I found this piece, I designed this piece. You see what the nature is. This is a mother of pearl. Mother of pearl. But you see, I can see when I saw this piece, I could see there is a bird, parrot. Parrot is there, and then you can see baby parrot is there. Parrot is there, and then baby parrot is there. Look at that. See? So this one, and then all over the rubies. So I designed this by myself. Let me share this piece. You will see. I made it as a pendant. So of course, this one of the kind we cannot make anymore. Look at here. So I'll share with you. Parrot is here. Look at this. Look the diamonds. That is the neck. The green is the eye. The golden is a nose. So look at that. So that is the parrot. And now I'll share the baby. Baby parrot is here. There is a baby parrot here. This one, look at that. This is a baby parrot. And this is a parrot here. You can see one by one. That's beautiful. That is. And look at that piece. There are all rubies there and emerald there in order to bring the beauty. Like they are flying in the sky. That's the nature. So this is the beautiful piece. The total weight of the piece is 114 carat. 114 carat. And this piece I'm offering for $28 per carat. $28 per carat. $28, yes, $28 per carat. Look at that, it's beautiful. And now we are moving to number 21. 21 is a beautiful jadeite jade. Beautiful jadeite jade. And is all certified, by the way. The weight is 145 carat. It's a beautiful Buddha. 145 carat. And you know, when it comes to the Buddha and Jesus, I try to offer what I paid long back. Like before 30 years, 40 years, everything was very, very low price in comparison to today. Like you can see that gold, it used to be like $100, $150, $200 per ounce. Today is 3,000. But gemstone is got much higher than gold because the gemstone are the best option to invest and collection. So this particular piece, what I have it, I bought it, these all pieces, I bought it long back. Those days it was not that much of the pricing. So this 145 carat, I'm offering for $8 per carat. So you can think only cutting charge is $40 a carat if I cut now. But I'm happy. I'm sharing my wealth. I know I'm loser money wise, but by blessing, I'm very happy to get the blessing because I cannot buy the blessing by money. Money wise, loser, blessing wise, I'm wise. I'm happy. So this $8 per carat, 148 carat, $8 per carat. And it's a beautiful, very nice piece. Look at this. Let me show you the piece, and then I'll move to the next one. You see, what you're buying in the market is this one. That's what you're buying in the market. This is the color. And what you are getting from us is this one. And now I'll share with you, look the luster, so nice. The Buddha is so beautiful. Buddha is always beautiful, but the carving is so nice. So that's what it is. Now I will move to the next one. Number 22, there is 130 carat, 130. Jade, beautiful piece, and it's going to be $8 per carat. $8 per carat. And now we move to the next one. Next one is 141 carats. 141 carats, jade. And of course, look at this one. This is $11 per carat. So now you can see the color difference. You see, like D color versus E color. This is a D color, D flawless. So that's $11 per carat. Now we move to the number 24. So number 24, oh my God, this is my cup of tea. I love this color. Look the luster. These are all jade. So this one, the total weight is 118. 118 carats, jade. 118 and $11 per carat. And now we move to number 25. That is beautiful piece, jade. Look, it's a bicolor. Bicolor is very rare to find. You see the color is changing. You see the change of color? So beautiful. So nice. And total weight is 128 carat. 128 carat. And we are offering this for $8 per carat. $8 per carat. And the next one, number 26, is a beautiful cross made out of jade. This color, this combination, this luster, next to impossible. It's very, very rare because this mice is gone. This is top layer, as I spoke to you earlier. Top layer has a luster. When you go down, it's full of dust because all the heavy particles are gone down. That's nature. So this one, what you see, is a one of kind, 58 carats. 58 carats. 58 carats. So this particular piece is 58 carat, and as a show special like this one, even you have to pay $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 if somebody have it. But as I said, I go for blessing rather than money, for Buddha or for Jesus or for cross. So this one I'm offering as a show special, $48 per carat. $48 per carat. So let's move to number 27. 27 is a beautiful jade. Nice ring, or you can use as a pendant. It's a multiple. Sometimes you can use as a ring, sometimes use as a ring. Let me show you. You will enjoy this piece. The color is so nice. If you look at a ring, you can see this is a beautiful ring. So nice. And now you can use this one as a pendant. It's very simple. This is like a pendant. Beautiful piece. So this one, the total weight is 36 carat. 36 carat. And this can be ring or this can be pendant. 36 carat. And the price what we are offering, $28 per carat. $28 per carat. Let's move to the next one. Number 28. The beautiful pendant made out of jadeite jade. Jadeite jade, very nice piece. And total weight is 58 carat. 58 carat. Let me show you the piece here. Beautiful piece. $11 per carat. $11 per carat. Versus you can pay like this one people can sell $100, $150, $200 because these pieces are top in the line, top layer. So not many people are having this one. So now we move to the next one. The jadeite jade come in the 5 different color. Red color is very rare. Now the next one what you have is a red color, and that one is 20 carat. 20 carat, look the luster. Is good for your metal piece also. Good for yellow sapphire, it's same color. 20 carats, and that we are offering for $28 per carat. $28 per carat. And let me share the piece with you. So beautiful. Look the luster, shine. $28 per carat. So we move to the next one, number 30. This is a beautiful jadeite jade, green color. Green and white is very, very rare combination. Very rare combination because it brings you peace as well as good health. Peace is wonderful. The total weight is 58 carat. 58 carat. And this after discount we are offering for $12 per carat. Beautiful piece here. $12 per carat. So now we move to number 31. Number 31 is a very nice piece. It's a one of the kind. Of course, this is Buddha, and Buddha with the labradorite. Labradorite is changed color. If you look in the sunlight, you will see different lights. Even here, you can see it's a reflection of different light. See, the color is changing. Look at that. The blue to green. You will see eventually. Look at that on top. So this particular piece, of course, we cannot make many. The total weight of the piece is 83 carats. The total weight is 83 carats. And we are offering after discount $12 per carat. $12 per carat. Let me share the piece with you. It's a very, very nice piece. Change color. You can see all the shines change. So that is number 31. Let's move to number 32. 32, the total weight is 188 carats. It's a beautiful dragon made out of jadeite jade. 188 carats. And we offer as a show special, this piece 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, people can sell any price because this piece are no more exist. This one of the kind, like all the gemstones are different than others. So if you have this one, nobody else have exactly like this. So this particular piece we are offering as a show special $11 per carat. $11 per carat. And I'll show you the piece in the real. I'll show you the real. Piece is beautiful. Look at that. It's changed the color. It's bicolor. Look at the luster. So, I'm just trying to share my wealth with you. Of course, I cannot make any more. My making cost will be much more than what I'm selling today. I mean, cutting charge will be much more than stones is a different story. And so this piece is gone. Let me show you this number 33. Number 33 is a jadeite jade. Beautiful Buddha, laughing Buddha. It brings you a lot of luck, health, and wealth. Look at that. So beautiful. And the total weight, 228 carat. 228 carat. That is the total weight. And I'm offering this one as low as $8 per carat. That's why my all clients are very happy, whoever buying from the show. Of course, I don't have many pieces like this. These are all one of the kind pieces. And I cannot make any more. Like, the other, like gemstones, I've got plenty of gemstones. You can choose out of that. But this kind of pieces are no more. Let me show the piece here. So you will see the piece and the size. Look at that. And look the luster. Look the shine. So this is very beautiful piece. One of the kind. Limit, of course, is one piece. Now you understand why I put the limit. So that is 231. Now, moving to number 34. 34 is a beautiful jadeite jade. The total weight is 83 carat. 83 carat. On top, you have a beautiful yellow diamond. On top, you can see a beautiful yellow diamond, which is a canary diamond. Because this belongs to the royal family, and royal family always prefer to make it shiner and attractive. And the yellow color and the green color is a very good combination. Yellow for mental peace, your opportunity, confidence, and the green for your health and wealth. So Buddha brings you everything: happiness, health, wealth, opportunity, and confidence. So that is the combination. That's why they make like this. So let's put this piece here. I'll show you here. The total weight of the piece is like 83 carat. So beautiful. And we are offering, including diamond, we are offering this piece for $18 per carat. $18 per carat. So beautiful. And diamond is so shiny. So now we have the final piece of the day, because we always bring 35 pieces. Final piece of the day is a beautiful jadeite jade with the green and white. Green and white, as I spoke to you earlier, is a very rare combination. White for the peace, green for the health and wealth. So what you have? Peace, health, wealth, and happiness. That's why this happy Buddha. I mean, their combination, their purpose to choose the color. You know, the energies. Like when you have some food and you have healthy food, then you have good health. Exactly when you use something which has the energies, whether this cloth or stones or gemstones, energy makes difference to your body. So this one is a beautiful piece. The total weight is 131 carat. 131 carat. And you can see here, piece is so beautiful. So beautiful piece. Look at here. Now you'll see here. So it's nice piece. Look at that. So this particular piece we are offering for $8 a carat. $8 carat. So like these are the 35 pieces what we had for you, and I hope you enjoy the show. And this is all I'm sharing for my happiness and your pleasure. Like you will be very happy to have these pieces. Of course, we cannot make any more, and I'm very happy to share because this is the best collection I had it, and I don't want to have everything for me. God has given me so much, and I'm happy to share with all of you. So I'm looking forward to serve you again. Meanwhile, if you need something else, as I spoke to you, I got so many pieces in my inventory at my store. Either you can visit at Westminster. We are in Westminster Asian Garden Mall on the first floor. Our space is known as a factory outlet. And then we got our own appraiser and certification center, which is next to our store. So if you have anything to appraise certification, we can always help you. If you want to sell something which belongs to you or your family, we can help you to certify it first, then help you to sell for the best price. As well as if you have anything in your mind, any design, of course, I can help you to make the piece much lower than what you're buying from somewhere else with certification. That is the best part for you. Thank you so much. Looking forward to see you. God bless America. God bless us. Namaste.